Hey everybody, welcome to Randy's Rules, where Randy's Rules are always in effect. Alright, today I have a box of Topps Heritage High Number Hobby Box. Just want to give a shout out to Cleves in Springdale, Arkansas. We are deficient in the Tulsa, Oklahoma area of baseball card shops where you can pick up hobby boxes and that sort of thing. So don't really get to do much impulse buying. Pretty much been ordering most of that kind of stuff online, and we've made a little run over to Arkansas today just to check out some flea markets and antique shops, that sort of thing, and happened to catch this ad for Cleves there in Springdale, so I thought I'd drop by and take a look, and they have a lot of good stuff, a lot of cards and a lot of selection on boxes and everything. So of course, you know, I had to pick up a couple. So since this one's kind of one of the new kids on the block, I thought I'd give it a shot first. And the folks there at Cleves took care of me with the National Baseball Card Day Topps pack, and they did give me a Vlad Guerrero National Card Day rookie card. So before we get the box open, let's take a quick look, see what's in this special edition Topps here. I had forgotten all about Topps was doing this, and so this was a nice little surprise. We got Snell, Longoria, Francisco Lindor, Jorge Alfaro, Marcus Stroman, and looks like just a little promo card. Not bad. And then of course got the Vlad Guerrero they had put in a top loader for me. So pretty good right there. All right, let's grab my Nico Hokami and get this box open. I've only gone through actually bought just a few loose packs of the regular Heritage. Picked them up at the retail store, and nothing really too exciting with that. I'm not the biggest fan of how they look this year, so hadn't really got any more. But when the high number came out, and with all the good rookies that are out this year, I thought I'd give it a shot and see what we can get out of one of these hobby boxes. And it says we're guaranteed an autograph or a relic, and it looks like got a Pete Alonso big card. Not too shabby. Alright. First I thought that was an auto. The head smeared real bad, but that's not an auto. That's I think that's just printed in the card anyway. And it's just a shadow on his stomach there showing. So alright, let's start ripping. Would have been nice if there was a Pete Alonso card right there, but that was autographed. We got Pilar, Harvey, Sergio Romo, Taylor Clark, Steve Pearce, awards winner, Fernando Tatis Jr. Not bad. David Robertson, Vlad, and Jorge Lopez. Now I'm going to say I noticed, I've watched some other folks opening these, and the way the collation runs on these cards. If you get a Tatis, you're going to get a Vlad in that pack. They just kind of run together. Molly, Lori Garcia, Daniel Descalso, Descalfini, award winners Otani, Tyler O'Neill, Grayson Griner, DJ LeMahieu, and Amir Garrett. Now, if you guys see me blow past the auto cards, reach through and pop me upside the head and say, hey, because I have been known to miss it. It's probably because I'm looking through a camera lens. Samardzija, Canning, Richards, Smith, Jones, Byron Buxton, Matt Barnes, Real Mamuto. I ain't gonna say his name. But yeah, we had a good time in Arkansas. I did pick up a few cards at one of the flea markets, and a couple of boxes from the junk wax arrows, and I'll be sharing those with you here in the next few days. Logan Forsythe, he's been having a resurgent year with Rangers, been doing good. Now, when he kind of got inserted full time, he's kind of dropped off. I think he's suffering a little bit from overexposure, but he was a good pickup for him this year. Josh Hurst and Homer Bailey, Danny Salazar, Victor Robles, Adam Frazier, Max Fried, Ryan Presley, and Wilmer Flores. And I do remember 1970s top. The first year I kind of was paying attention. I had an older brother who had started collecting probably around 68. And I remember seeing the 68 cards, and I remember 69. First year I probably really paid much attention myself was in 70, and we had quite a few of these back then. So these are very familiar looking cards. I thought they was a little drab as a kid growing up as the other years came out. But it's kind of neat seeing the new guys in the old vintage look. Charlie Morton, who found the fastball at a late age and is having a career year. David Hess, Andrew Miller, Melky Cabrera, Hank Aaron, Hammer's Greatest Hits, Freddie Galvez, Matt Harvey, Brad Bosch, Scott Oberg. Now it says guaranteed one autograph or relic. It'd be nice if we could get a autographed relic. Knock out both. Or get surprised and get an extra autograph or relic in here. Ramos, Mercer, Ichiro, Carson Kelly, Freeze, Navarez, and Carter Kaboom. It's a rookie. This is not a real large set in the high numbers, so we'll see after I open this. I'll go through them later, sort, and see how close we get to a complete set out of a box. We got Shoemaker, Brennan, Wainwright, Junior Guerra. Now and then, Brendan Rodgers. It's a rookie. He's one of the top 100 prospects, so they're expecting big things from him in Colorado. Austin Riley, Tim Beckham, and Richard Lovelady. As per usual with Bowman products, you're going to get a lot of guys that you're not familiar with, a lot of prospects, a lot of guys you'll never hear from, and then guys that 5 years from now you'll go back and look through your Bowman cards and you'll be picking them out because they won't go on to become stars. Jake Bowers, Ian Kennedy, Joey Votto, Yasiel Puig, Michael Brantley, Rio Ruiz, AJ Pollock, and Matt Adams. I really do wish they had more card shops around locally. Back when I had stopped collecting in the mid-90s, there were still card shops around every corner that have weekly auctions, and you had a place to go and you could trade cards and you could consign cards to auction and all that. And there's just really not many places to do that around here anymore. Actually, none. Kendra Morales, Playecki. Up, we got a relic. Noah Syndergaard. Not too bad. Be nice to get an auto. Terrence Gore, Austin Barnes, Travis Bergen, and Greg Holland. Alex Reyes, Pedro Villa, Merrill Kelly, Ronaldo Nunez, now and then Nick Anderson, Lance Lynn, who has been having a really good year for the Rangers. And I've actually just read on MLB Online the other day that he's kind of considered a dark horse for the Cy Young this year, but probably won't, since the Rangers aren't in playoff contention. But he currently has the highest WAR amongst the starting pitchers in the American League. Domingo German and Brian McCann. Adam Ottavino, Mark Reynolds, Tyler Glasnow, Blake Swihart. I don't know how he says that. I imagine he gets a lot of razzing over that name. Craig Kimbrell, Hansel Robles, John Burbia, and Charlie Culberson. Trevor Cahill, John Neens, Jonathan LaCroix, who, I don't know if you guys seen that, he was plastered at the plate by Marisnik of the Astros the other day. Knocked him a little silly. Cal Gibson, Pete Alonso, rookie performers. And I haven't yet heard if it was just a concussion or if anything more serious. If any of you guys did hear, please leave a comment and see how Jonathan is. Jed Lowry, Jacoby Jones, and John Fagley. Connor Joe, Lonnie Chisenhall, Neil Walker, Bradley Zimmer, Michael Givens, Billy McKinney, Pete Alonso again. This is a Pete Alonso box. Jason Martin and Cody Allen. Marquez, Mejia, Yasiel Puig, J.D. Davis, Maben, Walker, Scott Alexander, Drew Pomerantz, and Nick Kingham. It's easy to get a little bit underwhelmed with some of Bowman's offerings because of all the no names. Alex Wood, Michael Pineda, and then you go back a few years and turns out it was a good set. But really, compared to A lot of the other offerings out there, they do just seem a little boring. Or I keep saying Bowman, this is Topps Heritage, but it's very, very reminiscent of Bowman. Brendan Rodgers, Braden Bishop, Gaviglio, Hira, and he's looking like he might be a for real, and Cal Quantrill. Yeah, this is very reminiscent of Bowman to me with these with the guys that all these guys that are still, many of them still kind of low down in the minors, not real high prospects. Clay Buchholz, Max Moroff, Duplantier. But you do have a lot of guys that at the beginning of the year that had signed as free agents or was traded, that do end up in this set, and you get to see them in their current teams and everything. So it is kind of interesting in that respect. Dwight Smith Jr. J. Happ, Fuentes, Dozier, Mariano, Herrera, Davies, Richard, Caratini, and Shelby Miller. Shelby Miller was a pickup by the Rangers, kind of one of their reclamation projects. With Edison Volquez and Drew Smiley, and he just never could get untracked, and they end up cutting him loose along with Smiley. Skybolt. Now there's a guy. You gotta hope he makes it. With a name like Skybolt, you gotta hope he makes it, and you can see him on SportsCenter hitting Skybolts out of the stadium. That's Drupal Cabrera, who was DFA'd by the Rangers, and I think he got picked up by, I think it was Washington. Been playing a little bit there. Thomas Pannone, Corbin Martin, Tapia, Tyler Naquin, and Phil Urban. Not getting a lot of repeats, so actually looks like maybe pretty close to being able to pull a complete set. There's not inserts or anything like that, so that I can see really much of. So we're getting a lot of different cards, and it looks like pretty much going to end up with close to a set. Gardner, Jake Cave, Marwin Gonzalez, Martin Maldonado, Strickland, Zach Britton, McMahon, Jackson, and Anderson. This has probably been, so far out of all the boxes I've opened, the best variation of I've seen. Russell Martin, Josh Bars, Ben Gamel, Cole Tucker, Carter Kaboom. Had a different card of his earlier. I have to check. There may be some short print versions and all that, but I'll have to. I didn't get a chance to do a whole lot of research on this beforehand, so some of the things I may have missed. There's so many sets, so many things to keep up with that it's hard to do. Let's look at odds. If you guys want to pause on that, you can see what the odds are. Looks like there are some inserts and cards available. Not a lot that you can figure is guaranteed in a in a box, other than they're guaranteeing at least a relic and an auto. So, all right, we got Bryce Harper, G-Man Choi, Eloy Jimenez, Eric Lauer, Troy Tulowitzki. He's a new coach at the Texas Longhorns. Gaziel Puig, that's the second one of his. Escobar, Jake Marisnik, and Parra. Okay, we got Daniel Murphy, Tanner Rourke, Juris Familia, Matt Moore, a scratch off, which I remember these games from when I was a kid. Never did mess with them that I know of. Probably didn't. I was 7 years old when these came out, so probably didn't understand it enough to play it back then. But I remember going through boxes of cards later and seeing them. Curtis Granderson, Nick Senzel, Brian Goodwin, and Jesus Sucre. All right, we got 2 packs left. See if we can pull one of those, one of those special cards, a chrome or something like that. Just because I'd like to see what they look like. Hellickson, Patrick Corbin, Delano DeShields, Richie Martin, Alex Bregman. Okay, I guess those are considered a insert or a subset. They are numbered different. Derek Holland, Yasmini Groundle, Nick Marcivius, and Yusai Kikuchi. And we got Luciano, La Stella, Trinos, Kinsler, Hanson, Sonny Gray, Dietrich, Austin Meadows, Jose Alvarado. All right, that closes out that box of Heritage High Number. And just a kind of a quick recap of best cards is we got these rookies, and it looks like we got most of the top rookies right now with Jimenez, Kaboom, Pete Alonso, a couple of Pete Alonsos, and of course we got Vlad and Tatis, and okay, there's one Kaboom. Let's look at that other one, see what the difference is. Okay, this one's 523, that one's 523. All right, so we got a variation. So I'll have to look and see which one's the rarest, and I'm going to, well, it's hard to say. We got some different colored in the Nationals part, and I noticed there's a few here with a few different colors, so there may be something special about what color the lettering is at the top, or it could just be variated naturally as it looks like it might be. But I'll go back and look through and see. So the only obvious thing is we got a variation of Carter Kaboom, so that's cool. Hopefully it's a super short print or something like that. And then we got the Noah Syndergaard relic, which I like Noah. He's so that's cool to get. And then the box topper was Pete Alonso, and I'm assuming all of those have a facsimile signature on them, since there's no mention on here of it being an autograph, so couldn't get that lucky. All right, well, that's Topps Heritage And that's all I got for today. And we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. If you like it, hit the like button and please subscribe. See ya.